I'm going to give you a little secret about how to get a person with ADHD to listen to your story and pay attention till the end. Actually, this might work for anybody. Are you ready? First off, here's something you need to know. ADHD brains, we want structure. So, if you want us to pay attention and focus and remember everything that you're telling us, we need to have a clear idea of where the story is going first. So, if your story has like a ton of twists and turns, this is what you have to do. You ready? Tell us the ending first. For example, if the story ends with you in jail wearing a bear costume and holding a can of peaches, tell us that in the beginning. Now, I realize this is the opposite of how stories are usually told, especially in movies and books. You have to get to the ending. But in this situation, we we need to know the ending first. Because if you start the story with you're never going to guess what happened, guess what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to spend the entire time listening to you and trying to guess what happened. We're really not going to listen to much of what you say. We'll hear parts, and we'll use those parts to try and come up with what we think the ending is going to be. And we will miss a lot of the details and a lot of the parts of the story because we're trying to figure out the ending because you said guess what happened and we're trying to guess what happened. Also, we'll get stuck on like meaningless parts of the story. We'll kind of go off on our own path. Sometimes not even listen. Sometimes ask questions about things that don't even matter. Sometimes we'll want to now bring up topics that have nothing to do with your story, but just kind of jogged our memory about things. So if you don't want any of that to happen, you got to start with the ending of the story right at the beginning. If you don't, we'll just check out and not listen. I hope this helps.